Hey everyone, welcome back to Camper Insider. Meet the SINOTRUK Xianfengguan V. And from out here, it just looks like a delivery van with a badge on the step. Open the back doors though, and the story changes fast. A real kitchenette with a microwave, a compact fridge, 2 mattresses tucked under a raised sleeping platform, and a forward-facing lounge bench right next to it. All of that inside a van that starts at around $25,000. So is this actually a livable little camper, or just a delivery box with furniture bolted in? Let's find out. Kicking off in the galley, a white countertop with an integrated sink and cutting board, and right above it the control panel that runs this whole camper. 400 amp hours of lithium battery, 400 watts of solar feeding it, and gauges for both the fresh and gray water tanks. Below the counter sits a compact fridge with its own ice bin for cold drinks, tucked next to a cabinet that opens on a smooth silver handle. Now the wet bath, a genuinely enclosed shower stall behind a frosted glass door with a chrome handheld head instead of a fixed spray, so you can actually stand up in it. Everything runs into a 45-liter gray tank, roughly 12 gallons, so a shower here doesn't eat into your fresh water reserve. Back at the main bed, that flat gray mattress zips shut when you're not using it, and a ceiling air conditioner keeps the space cool through the night, backed up by a 5-kilowatt diesel heater for when the temperature drops instead. Artificial roses and a pleated lamp soften what's otherwise a pretty utilitarian layout, and every overhead cabinet lifts on gas struts rather than plain hinges. So reaching your gear up there doesn't take both hands. It's a small setup, but between the zip-away mattress and the dual climate control, this main bed doesn't feel like an afterthought. Climb up into the pop top, and this is the real surprise. An electric roof that scissor lifts up to give you standing headroom in here, then folds back down to keep the whole van under 7.5 feet tall for parking garages. Natural light spills through a large rear window. X-shaped struts brace the canvas ceiling, and a yellow-tinted oval window throws a warm glow across the space after dark, with curtains on the side window for privacy. Back down at the kitchen counter, there's even a spare mattress wrapped in plastic and stashed inside a cabinet, a second bed, ready whenever you actually need it. Pull this table down on its hinge mounts and you've got a proper dining spot right beside the bed, sturdy enough that 2 people can eat off it without it wobbling under a plate, even with both mattresses still in place underneath. A leather cabinet handle mounted just above keeps that whole corner looking finished rather than improvised, which is not something you can say about every fold-down table in this class of van. Down on the floor, 2 more mattresses turn this into a 3rd sleeping area, which puts this van at 3 separate places to sleep for up to 5 people overnight, on top of 6 certified seats for the drive there. Pull open the cabinet right beside them, and there's hidden storage tucked exactly where you'd want a nightstand, keeping the floor clear once the beds are made up for the night, and the whole layout still leaves room to walk through. Up front, a big infotainment screen anchors the center console with the start button and gear selector right beside it. Under the hood, it's a 2-liter turbo diesel paired with an 8-speed automatic, a proper truck chassis underneath, not just a delivery van drivetrain to get you there. Walk around outside and the numbers start to make sense. Just under 17 feet long, about 7 feet wide, and just over 4 tons fully loaded. Small enough to park like a regular van, but built on a proper truck chassis to actually carry a camper's worth of gear. A roof rack rides up top with its own lighting. Diamond plate panels guard the paint near the door handles, and the tires underneath are the heavy-duty kind meant for rough roads rather than pavement, not the soft street tires you'd get on an actual delivery van. Around back, a simple cap covers the fuel filler. Pop open this white compartment and you'll find a power cable coiled and ready. Curbside access to that same battery and solar system from the kitchen, so you can run gear without digging through the main cabin. Both the side and rear doors swing wide for loading, and for a van that first looked like a plain delivery box, that's a genuinely practical package for around $25,000, and honestly more livable than it has any right to be.